the latest news in Manchester United. What is the strategy of the INEOS? Who are the new candidates? And we have a poll, guys. We're asking you guys, should Man United go? Oh my life. I just need to end this again. I mean, I just need to end this. So should United go for Zubimendi or for Ugarte? Should United go for Zubimendi? So it will be should United go for Zubimendi or Ugarte? Because Manchester United have changed direction. They are trying to go now for another play here instead of Ugarte. It's a bit complicated, guys. Let me just put this poll, right? Should United go for Zubimendi, right? Zubimendi instead of Ugarte. So should United go for Zubimendi instead Ugarte? This is a very interesting question, with most of the fans will be interested to know. For those of you who don't know the Spanish player Zubimendi, it's one of the best holding midfielders in Europe. We'll talk about him, his possibilities coming to Manchester United, because there have been now some reports in the last 24 hours, just even when the game the United last game yesterday, when United played against Glasgow Rangers, there have been these rumors that United wants to change strategy. United, we are not ready to be waiting for clubs to hold us for ransom. So the thing is, United, the truth is that United wanted Joao Neves, right? United wanted Joao Neves, and Joao Neves, I mean, the price was very expensive. We discussed about this on our previous stream, guys. And so United turned down the price because, I mean, 100 million pounds, 100 million euros for a player who is not a stable player for the Portuguese national team. We found it very expensive. So United changed the strategy and said they wanted to get a player which can be viable. So United went for Ugarte. So Ugarte is a player, an Uruguayan international, 23 years of age, yeah, who plays for PSG, and United have been all this while so interested in this player. Welcome to all of you in the chat. We are seeing Tunde Joy here, who has asked, who is this guy? Who is that guy? Yeah, who is that guy? Tunde, just smash a like on the video, guys. If you're jumping in, please click the video. Let's see if we can have 100 likes, guys. We want to hit 10,000 subscribers before the season kicks. We know with you it is possible because you guys are amazing. Thanks for all of you subscribing, by the way. We've been having new people on the channel, so please feel free and drop your comments if you do have any question, because this is how we do our live stream. This is the aim of a live stream. If you never know, if you can't ask a question, don't come to the live stream. So the question here has been asked by Tunde Joyda. Who is that guy? Zubimendi is a Spanish international. I'm not sure if you watched a lot the Spanish games during the European World Cup. Actually, if I was a selectionee, I would have took this guy. This guy is just so good. He is, if you think Rodri is a good spinner, he is just way better than Rodri. Look, this is a guy which, if you watch the finals, remember when the English team went into the stadium and everybody said, "Oh, Rodri is out of the pitch," and that Manchester United will have that the English team will have a ride on the game. And but when the English team went in, when the Spanish team went in, they brought in Zubimendi. So so you can check on the player. He is a proper CDM, which means that he is not only physical when needed, but he's really technical. He is way technical than Rodri. I think, personally, on a personal level, right, I think Zubimendi is a better choice instead of Ugarte. Yes, Ugarte is young. Yes, Zubimendi, I think he's older than Ugarte, maybe 2 years. I think he's 25, but he's what experience. We can get 2, 3, 4 years of him before he goes back home. So that is the player which I personally think that we can go for. Guys, please make sure you click the like on the video. Like means L-I-K. Just click it below. It's all free. Do me that favor. Let's hit 100 likes on this stream so we can have a very successful stream today. So please do that if we want that. So I want to see the likes. on the videos. So guys, there is a poll here. I'm asking you guys to know, because most of you might not know the player. We are asking, should United go for Zubimendi instead of Ugarte? There is a reason why I'm saying this. I'm asking this question because this is the thinking of United. Guys, we have 20 of you watching. We can have 20 likes from you. So please make sure you are proactive, because this is what we will be doing, guys. And yeah, we have a lot of stories also, because United are going for a young star, superstar. Some of my Nigerian fans here might really love it. Igbo guys might love it. Chedu. We'll talk about a lot of news in regards to Manchester United, what has changed a lot. But let me just come back on this point. What I want to say, let me just come back to the point. Sorry, I will read your comments a bit later. Let me just go to the let me focus on the stream. Look, I want to say this. United, the only way United succeeds this year is to get it right in the transfer window. The only way United builds I would put it this way: if we can be the best way for us to build a very good, respectable relationship with football and get a respect from the market is for us to be honestly trying to get deals that are doable, right? We shouldn't overpay for players. And the strategy for Manchester United, what we have seen, guys, please make sure you click the like on the video. We are not seeing the likes. We have 25 of you watching the videos. If you can do us a favor, click the like on the video. That will bring maybe another 20 people on the live stream. So please do it and support this support the stream. It will be really helpful. So United strategy is to go for 2 players at least on a position that they want, and put pressure on the seller. This has really done very good for us. We started with Braithwaite. Everybody knew, but Everton thought they were going to take us for a ride, and it's been said already. David Austin said yesterday after the game that Manchester United, that Everton are angry and they will not be selling Braithwaite to Manchester United. But you know what? We will take that. We will take that, because I think United have been taking for a ride for a long time. It's high time United are showing character in the market, because we have lost a lot of money by trying to please people, paying for what over price players. This is my honest view on this situation. So big up to Manchester United for taking this strategy in regards to the way we manage. I came out with this question asking you guys, should United go for Zubimendi instead of Ugarte? And guess what? One of our legends in the channel, Tunde Joyce, asking who is that guy, and that makes me really feel very excited, because yeah, United are going for players that most of you don't know, but they are very good players, and this shows that we really have, when we have been crying for almost 10 years, that we need a board that can be structuring things, that gives an ease to the manager, that the manager can report to the board, so the board can get the players that are needed for what we have to do. We need this type of board, and lo and behold, we have not the type of board, because we have people who are doing background work for Manchester United that are doing very good scouting, and we are seeing the results in the way we sign. And guys, I just want to tell you guys that we have 30 of you watching. Can we have that 30 likes? Click the like on the video. Somebody liked the video. That's why you came and you discovered the channel. And guys, if it's your first time here, please subscribe to the channel, because yeah, we read your comments free. Right? We give you guys an opportunity to drop your comments. We try to know each other. We get your views on issue. But before we continue, start by liking the video. And I want you to go to the poll. I would like us to have at least 100 people on this vote here. Should United go for Zubimendi instead of Ugarte? The reason why this question came is because Ugarte's price was, my last stream, I told you guys, Ugarte's price was there, was out. And they wanted... PSG wanted the exact money that they bought a player who has played for them for 1 year, which is absurd. So United needs to negotiate, and that's why United are going for another player. And then PSG, I'm giving a signal to PSG that yes, we want your holding midfielder, your CDM, but if you're not ready to negotiate, then why should we? So I think this is where we are, Manchester United as a team. So United, this news have come out already that Manchester United have that United are trying to go in for Real Sociedad midfielder Martin Zubimendi. Very good player. Honestly, if I was in the board in Manchester United, Zubimendi would be my first choice. Why? If he can manage, Zubimendi will make United midfield be very creative. Let me tell you in terms of quality, the difference between these two players. I know some of you take your informations just for short videos, right? You don't watch players very well. You just get, oh, Fabrizio Romano has said this, and you just jump on the news. The thing is that this is why I would take Zubimendi. Let me tell you, Zubimendi over Ugarte. Ugarte is physically very powerful player. Technically, okay, he's way better than what we have, right? He's energetic, he's younger. But guess what? They want 50 million for Ugarte, 50 million euros. It is too much from Ugarte, 50 million. I think United are trying, the last the last offer United gave was 35 plus 5, which is 40 million euros, right? And PSG has still refused that offer. That's why United are swinging and moving to another direction for Zubimendi. This is how you negotiate in order for you to get a good deal. Negotiation is all about finding solutions to real issues, right? To real issues. Negotiation is more about you trying to also send in signals to the potential your potential opponent, right? So I think the approach is in a very matured way. And guess what? I'm very convinced that Manchester United will get one of these players. I think that, and guys, I'm not saying that we're not going to buy Ugarte. In my personal view, I really believe that Ugarte will be a Manchester United player this week. I can't tell you when, but guess what? The reason why I'm thinking that is because we have a certain generational midfielder who plays for Benfica Lisbon, named João Neves. João Neves just turned 19. Energetic midfielder. They call him the new Paul Scholes of European football. He is that good. Before the European tournament, Benfica was saying they want nothing less than 100 million euros. And United just laughed it off. We cannot pay 100 million for a player who is not quite established. Yes, we are buying potential. Guys, please make sure this, we have 35 of you watching. Please make sure you click the like on the video. Thanks for all of you liking, by the way. You are the bloodstream of the community. So, as I said, United are going in for a player, which we really want to buy, and which we want to put an interest in. But United didn't want to pay that money. And after the Euros, because João Neves wasn't used a lot, Benfica needs money because that's how the Portuguese league works. You have to sell in order to cope for the next season. They have brought the price lower by almost for 15%. That's 75 million pounds. That's what they're demanding. And PSG wants to buy this player. The Paris team wants to buy the player. So where do they get the money? For one of the places they could get the money to buy the player is to sell the player, to sell one of their assets. And the assets which is already in the market now, it is a certain Ugarte. So United know this. These are open source things. You know it. You watching the video, you know it. So if you are placed in that situation, what do you do? What do you do if you're placed in such a situation? Tell me, guys. Because I think in this situation, this is where you show your commitment. This is where you show your know-how. This is where you show your negotiation tactics. This is where you show you try to show what you're all about. So I think Manchester United, we are doing the right thing by going for another player, Zubimendi. Zubimendi is a player that most of you, especially the United fans, have always said, oh, we should look at this player. In the Euro, he came in and changed the game. If you don't know who this player is, I think just go and click the name, watch the video, or you can watch the finals again, the second half. You will see the player Zubimendi. I've been watching this player for a long time. His possession, he has his way of playing football as a 6. Manchester City, not United, is written all over his style of play. Good in possession. He doesn't give the ball away easily. Very difficult. He keeps it very well. We can control game. Honestly, for me, I would go for Zubimendi. So, talking about going for Zubimendi, I told you guys yesterday, was it yesterday, 2 days ago, about a very strange situation in which we, Manchester United, are. Let me get a cup of coffee. And this is in regards to Safira Amrabat. United have less than a week to sign Sofima Amrabat, and we can sign him for just 12 million pounds because we already paid. That was the deal with Fiorentina. If we cannot pay that money, I think sometime by mid of this week we will have to pay a higher fee. So I think this also plays in the idea of bringing in a midfielder because we want to know who we take. You know, I think in Ten Ten Hag wants Sofrima Amrabat, right? Guys, please drop your comments below if you do have. I'm going to read all your comments later, and I'll answer your questions. We have 17 of you who have voted. We should United go for Zubimendi instead of Ugarte. For now, we have 71% of you are saying yes, which means most of you know this player. I mean, Tunde Joy, I think next time you will tell me that was a player. That's a player you want, because that is a player that can. You're talking about revolutionizing our midfield. That is a player that I think when he comes, he will create a straight on impact with Manchester United. And guys, please, can I ask you guys again, please click the like on the video, because it does a lot. It goes a very long way. And guess what? It is free. Please click a like on the video so we can get a very good stream today. So, talking about Sofrim Amrabat, Amrabat is a player which you guys saw last season. I said it again that the last 3-4 games of last season, we saw the Amrabat we bought. Amrabat has shown an interest of wanting to return to Manchester United, but it is on the plate of United. I don't want this one to be messed up, and I think Manchester United should give Amrabat, should sign Amrabat this season, because we're going to have a long season. I know most of you saw the game yesterday, talking about Ahmad, which, by the way, I thought he was superb. Ahmad's game yesterday. But I want to tell you that, look, we are going to have tough games in the Premier League. The Premier League is a league which comes with a lot of surprise. The Premier League is a league that comes, you need to have a stretched squad. The Premier League season always have, unfortunately, we will have injuries. We don't know, the question, we don't know who will. So it will be very helpful for United to save the season by having utility players like Amrabat. So hopefully you guys understand what my position in this one. So let me just read this comment here from Michael Namembo, who says, for about 3 seasons, we have always wanted to get yes, Rabiot. Yes, and now that's he's available. What's the way forward? Manchester United is not going for Rabiot now. Look, when you are a free agent, you're not in a hurry to sign. Manchester United will not sign Rabiot now. Going for Rabiot now will be, Rabiot is what they call in football is a desperate signing. Not that he's a bad player, he's a French international. Let me tell you why. You go for not only players who are free, you go for players who, United want to go for players that are part of the project, right? Rabiot, let me put it this way. If we don't get Amrabat, we might go for Rabiot. Yeah. And maybe Rabiot might come to Manchester United and be a pivotal player for our system. But for now, for most of you who don't know who Rabiot is, you know him only on the pitch. He's a very divisive person. He has a very divisive character. He's managed by the mother, and they don't have they don't have a very good reputation in football. That for those guys, he has nothing. This is not me trying to say something negative on Rabiot. This is something which is all in open sources. So I think United, there are certain deals that there are certain situations we have a board. There are certain deals in this season that United are not worried, because we have people working on that. That is the good thing. When you go to bed, guys, when you go to bed today, and just know that Manchester United, we do have a board working for our favor. We have people who are grasping to make sure that we have a good season in terms of player. We will sell. Manchester United will sell players. We have players that will sell, but we are trying to play our cards smart. Guys, we have almost 40 of you watching. Please make sure you click the like on the video. Hope we can reach our goal of 100 likes. Maybe you guys won't do it today, but who knows? Maybe you will. So that's where we are in terms of Amrabat. We have to sign Amrabat because he will play a very good role. Talking about Amrabat, talking about signing, Everton has come out. I told you guys earlier, if you just came in, Everton has come out and said they will not be selling Gerald Brightwaite, and to Manchester United, they are angry that United didn't go forward with the negotiations, which is absurd, because United, we were the first team who were showing interest from Everton. Look, Manchester United started showing interest for Brightwaite even before the season, before the end of the season last year. All of you guys know this. You know that we have United have really wanted to buy this player, Brightwaite. So we have David Ornstein have confirmed that Everton will not sell Manchester United Brightwaite this season. Look, you should but it's becoming an issue for Everton. Look, this is an issue with Everton. They sold Onana, the holding midfielder, the Belgian holding midfielder, by the way, he's Cameroonian, and to Aston Villa. for 50 million pounds. And they were a little bit arrogant, I think, thinking United should pay over the odds for Braithwaite. I think Braithwaite should stay there. Who knows? He might be the best thing that happened in the Premier League next season for Everton, and he might not have a good season and his value drop. And then you know what? Dan Frederick, who is the billionaire owner now, because Usmanov, the American, Usmanov, the Russian, sold his shares of Everton. Since then, they have a huge problem financially now, Everton. So it will be on them to decide. It will be on them to decide on what to do. United, we shouldn't be taken for hold for ransom. When we want a player, the club who owns a player needs to learn how to negotiate. Not only learn, has to show some intent to negotiate. We didn't see that with Everton. The negotiation is not when you impose things on people. It's when it's a give and take. There must be a kind of middle ground. So we didn't see that. So Braithwaite, I don't see Braithwaite coming to Manchester United. And I will tell you, well, maybe on a personal level, so I don't want him to come to Manchester United. I would prefer Manchester United to go for a player like Delete. Because if I make a poll here, okay, let me close this poll. This is the poll, Delete or Braithwaite. Let me just go for this poll. I want to know this poll. So I'm closing this poll. Should United go for Zubimendi instead of Ugarte? 67% said yes, 25 of you voted. And let me make another poll. Delete. Should United go for Delete instead of Braithwaite? Let me go this, right? Should United go for Delete instead of Braithwaite? So should United go for Delete instead of Braithwaite, right? I just want to get your answer. Please, guys, I want you guys to take part in this poll. These polls are very important for us. Should United go for Delete instead of Braithwaite? This is it's for you guys to decide. I have no clue. No clue on who United should go for. But the truth is that we have to act responsibly in the market. To be honest, I think Delete is a player, and I think United should go for Delete. And let me tell you guys why I think so. Let me tell you guys why I think Delete should go over Braithwaite. Braithwaite is a player which, you know how the Premier League works. There's a lot of how do you call it, promotion on local talents in the UK. Braithwaite will become a very strong candidate in any top club, maybe not Manchester United, maybe after next season, not this season. He needs to cement himself. The next season, I think he's going to leave for next season. Everton is a selling club. You like it or not, that's how it's going to be. But I think someone like Delete, yes, we have been hearing that he had some injuries in his past. But look, when you have a defender or an experienced player like Delete, 24, still 24, but he has over 300 games in his baggage. That is just too much. He's an international, top player. Some of you who don't understand football will say, no, he didn't play for the Euros with the English team, with the Dutch team, because he just came back from injuries. But they had to take him in case of whatever thing happens. So I think someone like Delete, he brings that experience, which United obviously we don't have, because we have someone, when I mean experience, not his age, his professional age. That experience is so important. He brings it. He brings He brings also leadership. Most of you have forgotten. If you have a brain like a golden fish, right? You must have forgotten that Manchester, this guy, when he was 18, 19, I remember the game. I didn't watch that game. I watched the highlight. I was traveling from Poland to Germany, I think, yes. So I saw this game. I saw the leadership of this guy, the highlights, when Ajax kicked out Real Madrid from the Champions League. This guy was immense. Yes, you might say that Danny Van de Beek also was there and he came to United and didn't do anything. But we are talking about players who have proven, who have played for top clubs successfully in Juventus and played also for Bayern Munich. You know what? In our Facebook group, in our WhatsApp group, some of my colleagues there were saying, Oh, but why did Juventus sell him? And let me tell you guys why Juventus sell him. They sold him. So the same reason why they sold Cristiano Ronaldo. Juventus took a gamble on buying very expensive player. You know, Juventus is owned by the owner, the wealthiest family in Italy, the Fiat Group. They bought this expensive player to win the Champions League. They tried and it didn't work. It didn't work. Yes. So that's that's what that. And when it doesn't work, what happens? They put all of their players in the market. So we have Tunde Joya said Delete is an injured. Okay, is injured. Okay, he means an injured player, that he gets injuries always. But look, I want to say this. Every player at some point gets injury. Marcus Rashford gets injury. The question, when you buy a very important player like that, right? You know, in the league, we have 38 games, right? If we can get 28 games from that defender, 30 games, let's put it this way, from a defender in a season, that's a successful season. Whether you like it or not, in modern football, players have... Oh, what's wrong with this? Sorry, I have a problem with my camera. Yeah. Holy crap. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I think it's back. It's back. Sorry, it's back. Yeah, so it's back. So, sorry, guys. So whether you like it or not, Delete is an experienced player. And my camera, guys, I will have to off the stream because my camera is now off. And I think if you want, you can listen. I can put just you to listen. But maybe I should do it this way. Take this out. And sorry, guys. Hopefully it works this way. Yeah, I think it has to. Sorry, guys. I mean, just stay tuned. I think it would work this way now because, you know, when you're using my camera, just got very hot. Thermal hot. If you have Sony, you know, these things happen often. I think we have found some remedy on that. So guys, stay tuned to the stream, guys. Smash a like on the video. We are still live. Hopefully you guys are seeing me. Are you listening to me? Are you seeing me? So let's come back with Delete. I think Delete is the player that I will go for. Also, and guys, our stream has been a little bit longer, so I should try and break things down very quickly for you guys, so you guys pick up what I am all about in terms of this player. So Bright White will not play for will not be a United player this season. Whether he wants it or not, United, we are not going in on him. And another player which we are not going in for, another player who might be leaving Manchester United is unfortunately, look, there's some good news at the end of the tunnel. So guys, stay tuned because we have some good news at the end of the tunnel for you guys. I think our Igbo friends will like it, the Nigerian. So another player which who will be leaving Manchester United is Fokunso Pelestri. We have had reports here that Fokunso Pelestri, the teams, thanks for all you subscribing, guys, and thanks for all of you liking the videos. Please make sure you click the like on the video so we can have 100 likes in this video. It will be considered a successful stream for our small community we are building. And guys, we want to hit 10,000 subscribers. I know with you guys we will, because I trust you guys. The success of what we do here is on you guys, not on me, because I will be here with or without you. So let's continue. Pelestri is a player which sorry guys, on a personal level, I like him. I thought the game against Bayern Munich, he was fantastic. I don't know what you guys think. I thought he was really fantastic. And yeah, I thought he was fantastic. But for some reason, I think Ten Hag cannot please everybody, honestly. Ten Hag has to do what Ten Hag has to do. So I think every manager with such a level of good players will always have an issue, and Ten Hag is not not an exception in this case. Guys, I don't understand. I think the stream is okay. And I don't know what you guys are on, but are you guys listening to me? Can someone write me? Yeah, I think our stream is okay. Don't worry, just stay. I think our stream is okay. Sorry, guys. So Pelestri will be leaving. He has been here. I think he has played very few hours, less than 300 minutes, which is basically 300 minutes, just basically less than 8 games. I think the highest, the game which I really confirmed that Pelestri was a good player was the game we played against Bayern Munich, the one we played in Germany. I think Pelestri played really well. I don't know about you guys, but I really do think he did play very well. And but you know, unfortunately, in that position, we have someone called Anthony, a Brazilian, who cannot even cross a ball. But unfortunately, Anthony was a player brought into Manchester United by the manager, Erik ten Hag. And my experience in this game, right? You know, I mean, I play football. I know what I'm talking about. My experience in this game is managers always go for their players because there's that level of trust and loyalty that you will need when things are getting tough when you're your players. Guys, we have 20 likes. Thanks of all of you liking the video. But guys, I think we can do 100. So let's give it. If we can have 100 likes, we push the stream further. I give you guys the latest news which is going on now with United. Presently, these are just breaking news. Just keep clicking the like button, sharing. And guys, please share the videos. Sharing the videos helps to bring people like you. So in the chat, you guys can talk with different people in the chat. If you want to have the chat, you want that the chat should be very active, please share the videos. That's very important. So as I said, in regards to Pellistri, I think Pellistri is a player that we have destroyed. I mean, he was a potential player. I think United, we didn't buy him with a lot of money. I think he was recommended to us by a previous attacker, Diego Forlan, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And I think Focuso Pellistri will become a good player. How much can we sell him? I think we bought him for, I think, 1 million or 1 point something million pounds. I think we can sell him, we can get back our money or even more. It depends on how we, on what clubs and interests. But the latest news is that there's a team in Greece that wants to buy him. The name just went out of my head. I'm not a Greek. But not only that team wants to buy Pellistri, but also Pellistri doesn't want to get a new contract with Manchester United. Can I tell you guys how it works with football? Look, when a player is in your team and he's not ready to get a contract, right? He doesn't want to get a contract and he's 1 more year. There are 2 ways you do it. Either you let him stay 1 year and play and run his contract. That was the issue that Lille had with the French defender that we just bought, Lenny Euro. Or you try to cash some money from him. This is why you see Willy Cambrala, United sold Willy Cambrala, because he refused to sign a new contract. He had 1 more season. He would have left for free. So this was what was done in Manchester United. In the past, our past owners, they were letting players go. The worst example, which is criminal, I think Ed Woodward. If Manchester United was not a football team, right, it was just like a financial or a bank, Ed Woodward would have been in jail, to say the least. You cannot buy Pogba for close to $100 million, then you let him go for free. What you do is that the last season, if Pogba refused to sign a contract, you try to cash back some money from him. He has served you, but you need to cash in on Pogba. Last season, you can let him go for 30, 40 million. So that's how it works. So that's why you see the name which most United fans don't want to hear in social media, the most, I don't want to use the word hate, but I'm trying to find a more attractive way to say it. The guy that Manchester United fans really despise is Ed Woodward, because that American guy destroyed our Manchester United Football Club that we know. Okay, guys, we're going now for the most spicy and good news in regards to Manchester United. United are going in for wonderkid, Nigerian wonderkid, Chidi. You know, Chidu Obi. Yeah, Chidu Obi, that's the name. Chidu Obi, he used to play for Arsenal. United is an attacker. We hear he scores even when he's sleeping. This is what we have heard about this player, this young potential United player. I don't know if any of you have listened to it. Do we have Nigerians on the stream today? I want to know if you, what can you write about Chidi? Because it's important that you tell us what you think. What do you think about someone like Chidi? Because honestly, we know about this player is that he was in Arsenal, and this is from I can read you what is written from Manchester Evening News. Manchester United hopeful to sign prolific wonderkid striker from Arsenal. So he played for Arsenal, and it said, his name is Obi Martin, Chidi Obi Martin, 16 years of age, is set to leave Arsenal Academy and visit Carrington earlier in the week, ahead of a potential switch to Manchester United, which will be seen as a coup. Don't forget, Carrington is under renovation. And you know, we are having an elite training stadium, not stadium actually, training center for the United first team, and the second team also will be there. So I find that very interesting news, honestly. And we have someone who have watched the guy played. Obi is a very good player. Does he play for the Nigerian setup? Does he play for the Nigerian junior team? I know very little. I mean, I know the name. I know he's an Igbo. From Obi, you can just know he's an Igbo. But that's all I know. But yeah. So Obi Martin has scored 29 goals in 17 league matches for Arsenal under 18s, and he's considered amongst the brightest prospects in youth football. That's in the UK. So United are going in very hard. Uh, on young talents, because remember, this is what I took on what Sir Jim Ratcliffe said in regards to Manchester United. Maybe you guys didn't listen. Sir Jim Ratcliffe said this. He said, in the last 10 years, Manchester United has spent 1.2 billion pounds. And for 1.2 billion pounds, United and now United don't have any player that they can boast that the player's value is 100 million pounds. But he said at the same time, Real Madrid has spent 200 million pounds, 200 million pounds until now, 2 million pounds. And Real Madrid has almost 10 players for 100 million, so billion. So it's just the other way around, right? So Real Madrid are doing good business. Real Madrid are doing very good scouting. They have a very good board. That is why that when you see someone who wants to have a very good business in terms of the football side of things, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, when he signed, the first thing he told the Glazers, for me to get 30% share in this club, I need to control the football things, the football section of the club. You guys can be, because what happens is the INEOS group owned by Sir Jim Ratcliffe controls the football side of Manchester United, but the financial and marketing side, no, the marketing side, marketing and sales side is controlled by the INEOS group, by the Glazers, while both share the burden in terms of finance. And the good news with United, the new United, is that the INEOS group, one of the conditions for them to buy this share for Manchester United was that the Glazers will not take out dividend for a period of time. Because if you don't know, the amount of dividends in which the Glazers took it, they took it twice a year, of around 15 million a year. So that really destroyed Manchester United, our bottom line. Guys, I don't know what's happening, but it seems we have to close the stream here because due to some issues with the heating system. A bit strange. We haven't had this for a long time. The stream has been on for just 38 minutes, but for some reason we cannot get it. We are not getting it right, guys. I don't know why it is dancing, but that's where we are. But anyway, guys, I just want to tell you guys, thanks for all of you coming to the stream today. Guys, please make sure you get involved with the United way. We do have an issue today, and but man-made technique and technique sometimes fails, man. That's where we are. Let's see how we can get a remedy for this. Maybe here we go. Here we go. So yeah. Okay. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining the video. Thanks for all of you who came onto the stream. We have an issue here. It's a technical one. It cannot be solved immediately, unfortunately. So what I can tell you guys is that thanks for all of you liking the video. Please make sure you click the like on the video. Get involved with the United way. We'll do the technicals a bit later. And yeah, hopefully to see you guys. Thanks for all of you who have liked the video, by the way, and stay tuned with the United Way TV. We will be live. For those of you who have subscribed, always keep your bell, because guess what, we are live anytime there is a breaking news, and this week we will be having a new signing, so please stay with us. And yeah, that's all I can tell you guys for now. That if you just came in, I can clearly give you guys the latest here in Manchester United. If you came in, the story was The story here is that Manchester United, we are trying to get, we might want to, was changing strategy in regards to who we buy in Manchester United. So the situation here is that Manchester United can go in for Zubimendi instead of Ugarte because of the what PSG are trying to do. So I mean, this is what we know for now. Today we spoke about potential. We spoke about potential deal for not only Manchester United. We spoke about potential deal for Amrabat returning back to Manchester United. We talked about Pelestri. We talked about, what did we talk about? Obi Chidi, and we had a little bit of chat. We did a poll actually about Zubimendi for for Ugarte, and most of you went for Zubimendi. And now we have just done a poll, which I will close here. Should United go for Delete instead of Brightway? And 88% of you said yes. We had 25 of you who voted on that. So guys, thanks again for all of you who came to the stream. It is on the fault of my area. I don't know what's going on here. You know, we have issue here with our stream, but well, hopefully